chapter 7.2 in the Algebra 1, Structures and Method, Book 1. And we are continuing on with fractions and ratios and proportions and equivalencies and conversion boxes, all showing equivalencies of fractions. So a proportion can be written as 2 to 5. It can be written as 2 over 5. Both can be read as 2 is to 5, as 4 is to 10, and that is an equivalency. 2/5 is equivalent to 4/10. So it's understood that the ratio of 2 to 5 is equal to 4 to 10. Means and extremes in the proportion A is to B and C is to D. B and C are called the means, and A and D are called the extremes. And that the product of the means is equal to the product of the extremes. Oh, look at that. I just read that. All right, and we can use that. So when we see 2 over x equals 6 over 4, there are a multitude of ways of finding out what that solution is. And we can do cross product, meaning we can do the product of the means and the extremes. We can do 2 times 4 is going to be equivalent to 6 times x. We can also see if it's proportional. So we go from the known to the unknown. We know both of the pieces to the unknown. So 4, we don't know, but 6, if we divide 6 by 3, we get 2. So if we divide 4 by 3, we get x. So hence why the answer is 4 divided by 3. So that is the other proportional method. Or we can set up an equation. So lots of different ways. Let's get to it. I'm going to start off with going from the known to the unknown. 5 times 6 equals 30. So 3 times 6. It has to be an equivalency. So x equals 18. That is going to be your easiest way. The other technique is you can do the cross product. X times 5 should be equivalent to 3 times 30. So we have 5 times x will be equal to 3 times 30. 5x equals 30. Divide by 5, divided by 5. X equals, how did I get that? 3 times 30, which makes 90, which gives us 18. Sorry. And because I did it twice, we know. I'm going to continue on with this. 6 times 4 is 24, so x equals 20. That's the most efficient way. It's when we don't get a going from the unknown to the known. 5 times 6, 2 times 6, x equals 12. My brain is melting slightly. Sorry about that. 4 times 2 is 8. 3 times 2 is 6. X equals 6. Proportion, if it works. Going from the known to the unknown, using the known pieces. 8 times 2. 8 and 8 is 16. So x equals 12. We're moving from here. 2 times 2, x equals 6. And that's why these are so easy, so efficient. 4 times 8, x equals 24. We're going this way. Ooh, no, we're not. That was going from the unknown to the known. And you notice that I had a problem. Well, let's show. It's not the easiest. I'd much rather go from this. Divided by 3 equals 12. Divided by 3 gives us x equals 1, 18. 18. Let's show another way of doing this. I don't know if you get this, though. So this is, right, 12 times 3 equals 36. And so we say, what times 3 equals 54? I don't know if you come up with 18 that easily, but you could. It works. Now, here we go. We're going to do cross product. Not that we couldn't. It just is that much more complex with a variable, and no number times 6, no whole number times 6 will give us 9. So it's just probably easier if we just do cross product. We get 36 equals 12x. Divide by 12. Divide by 12. 3 equals x. Much, much easier. Yes. Look how nice and simple. We're going to make that into a fraction. So 4 times 1 equals 3n times 2. 4 equals 6n. Divide by 6. And we get 2/3 equals n. That's a fun one. Again, we'll make that into a fraction. 3 times 1 equals 4 times x. 3 equals 4x. Divide by 4. 3/4 equals x. Much, much easier. We'll make that 1. And we get 4b times 1 equals -8 times 5. And we get 4b equals -40. Divide by 4, divide by 4, b equals -10. Yeah, that's a good one. Yep. 10 times 5 equals 3k times 2. 50 equals 6k. Divide by 6, divide by 6. We get 25/3 equals k. Let's check some of these answers. They're pretty good. 25/3. Yep, that's good. And leave it as an improper fraction. Oh, this is going to be good, right? We already know our answer has to be negative because you can't have a negative equaling a positive, so that unknown must be a negative. So going into these problems, we should understand what is a reasonable answer. 14 times 12, so that's 24, 144, and 24, 138. T equals -420. Divide by 138. Is this going to be that ugly of a number? Yeah, we could have made this a little bit easier, but we'll show. -420 over 138, -210 is going to be 69, and 3 goes into those, so that's -70, and 3 goes into that 23. -70 over 23. Is that ugly of a number? It is not. Mr. Mac made a mistake. Mr. Mac made a mistake somewhere. Where did I? Oh, I probably made a mistake with 12 times 14. 12 times 14, 168. Not even close. Come on. 168. 168. That still goes in the 3, though. That's 5. Right, I think I did 3. Oh, no, I did halves. Half. 84. 84. 3 goes into that. 3 goes into that. And 3 goes into that. 228, maybe? Yeah, right? Half of that's -35. Half of that is 14. 7 goes into those. -5. Oh, -5 halves. Is that a better answer? Number 14, -5 halves. Yep. Sorry. Well, let's show you another way of doing this. Let's look at it as a formula, as an equation. We can multiply by the reciprocal. Multiply by the reciprocal. And that gives us x equals, these cancel, that's 2, that's -14. Let's keep it simple. If we can find a simple way to do these problems, let's find the most efficient, simplest way. So if we can utilize the reciprocal property, let's take advantage of it. -3 times 3 is -9. Multiply by 5 halves, multiply by 5 halves, 2's cancel, don't forget that, -5. And that makes sense too. All right, let's show you another trick. Here's an interesting trick, kids, that this can equal this. That if you flip the left side and flip the right side, those are still equivalent fractions. Let's think about it. 1/2 equals 5/10, and 2/1 equals 10/5. That will always be the case. That is still true. So we don't like our variable being in the denominator, so we'll multiply, or we'll flip both sides, and then we'll multiply by 91. 91, what an ugly number, but you know 7 goes into 91. X goes, 7 goes into 91, 1, and 3, which gives us 39. 39 is 18, 39. 18 is definitely 39. All right. That's good. Let's multiply by the reciprocal. 45/7. 45/7. That makes 3. 9 goes into that once. 9 goes into this 5 times, and we get x equals 15. Multiply by 60. Multiply by 60. 5 goes in, that's 12 times. X equals 108. Look, that's how I'm going to do it. I mean, let's see that our variable is in the denominator. Let's change our fraction, and then we can multiply by 3/2. 3/2. 3 goes in that times. This goes this times. And that goes this times. And we get y equals 2. Oh, that's 4. Yeah, 4 times 3. Yep. We're going to multiply. All right, let's do another fun. We'll change it up. So we're going from the known to the unknown. So 5 times 7 equals. So this is 7. So 7 times 8 equals. So this must equal 56. And so we have 14 times x must equal 7 times 8. Well, let's make the 14 is 2, and that's right. That makes our 14, so x must be 4. You see how I did that little logic? I'm just showing you different ways to do it. Oh, I like this. I do like this. Did I skip one? No. So let's cross product. When we cross product, you got to distribute it to both. So that's 3 times x minus 1. We're multiplying it by a binomial, so we get 3x minus 3 equals 12. Now this is a 2-step equation. Divide by 3, divide by 3. X equals 5. Yeah. So that's a nice, easy way. 4 times x minus 2 equals 8 times 3. 4x minus 8 equals 8 times 3 is 24. Add 8, add 8. 4x equals 32. Divide by 4. X equals 8. And 8 minus 2 is 4. Now 8 minus 2 is 6. 6/8 does reduce to 3/4. So they're still equivalent fractions. 5 times 3 plus 2n equals, no, making sloppy, over 1. So cross product would not be 5 times, it's going to be 1 times the quantity 3 plus 2n and 5 times 7. Numerator times denominator. Denominator times numerator. 3 plus 2n equals 7 times 5, which is 3 plus 2n equals 35, minus 3. 2n equals 32, divide by 2, and we get n equals 16. 16 times 2 is 32, plus 3 is 35. 35 over 7 reduces to 5. That's just checking. So 3 times 4 equals 2 minus 5y, which is 12 equals 2 minus 5y. Let's minus the 2. 10 equals negative 5y, divided by negative 5. Negative 2 equals y. We have 3 times x plus 1 equals 4 times 6. 3x plus 3 equals 24. Minus the 3. 3x equals 21. Divided by 3. X equals 7. 2 times the quantity x minus 4 equals 3 times 6. 2x minus 8 equals 18. Add 8. 2x equals 26. Divide by 2. X equals 13. 13 minus 4 is 9. 9 over 6 reduces to 3 over 2. Those are equivalent. 4 times x minus 3 equals 3 times 8. 4x minus 12 equals 24. Add 12. 4x equals 36. Divide by 4. X equals 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. 6 over 8 reduces to 3/4. 2 times 3x plus 4 equals 4 times 5. 6x plus 8 equals 20 minus 8. 6x equals 12. Divided by 6. X equals 2. That's how fast we should be doing these. 2x minus 1 equals 7 times 5. 2x minus 1 equals 35. Add 1. 2x equals 36. X equals 18. 2n minus 1 equals 5 times 9. 2n minus 1 equals 45. Add 1. 2n equals 46. Divide by 2. N equals 23. 2 times 23 is 46. Minus 1 is 45. Over 5 equals 9. Just a little check. We can check sometimes. Now this is good. So we got multiple variables. We got variables on both sides. So what number plus 6 over 8 equals what number minus 6 over 9? Or 9 times x plus 6 equals 8 times the quantity x minus 6. 9x plus 6 times 9 is 54. 8x minus 6 times 8 is 48. Let's move the variables first. Always move the variables first. It'll be easier. Minus 54. Minus 54 gives us 102. X equals negative 102. All right. So negative 102. Negative 108. 102 is negative 108. Yeah. Right. That's, oh no, that's going to be, yeah, 81, which, no, that's going to give us 96, negative 96, 12, and 12, yeah, okay, that worked. We get 3 times the quantity x plus 2 equals 9 times the quantity x minus 2. 3x plus 6 equals 9x minus 18. Move the variables first. 6 equals 6x minus 18 plus 18. You get 24 equals 6x divided by 6. 4 equals x. 4 plus 2 is 6. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2/3. 6/9 equals 2/3. These still continue to, and look, the checking part only takes a matter of seconds also. So checking shouldn't be a time-consuming activity either. So we're going to move the variables first. 15 equals 7x minus 27. Add 27. That gives us 42, I think. 42 equals 7x. Divide by 7. 6 equals x. So 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 over 3 is 3. 6 times 4 is 24 minus 9. 24 minus 9. 24, 15, 3, 3, 6, 3 is 9, yeah, 3 equals 3. Sorry, and this is the problem, right? I shouldn't be doing it in my head. I should be writing it down. Writing down, as you see with how I do board work, doesn't take a tremendous amount of time. And it's better. Your brain is not so good abstractly. So when we have this, we want to be being concrete. Write it down if you're going to check. And I'll show you what I'm doing on this problem when we check. So we get 12 equals x. So I'm plugging the 12 in. I'm plugging 12 minus 6 over 4 equals 12 minus 9 over 2. So that's going to give me 6/4 equals 3 halves, and 6/4 reduces to 3 halves equals 3 halves. And that works. So that's all I'm doing in my head. 7 times 2y minus 1 equals 3 times 4y minus 3. 14y minus 7 equals 12y minus 9. Move the variables. Move the variables. 2y minus 7 equals negative 9. Add 7. 2y equals negative 2. Y equals negative 1. It's our first negative 1 in a long time. I don't think we had negative 1 as an answer in either of the last worksheets, which to me is a typical answer. 15. Think of a number between 1 and 100. Think of a random number between 1 and 100, and I'm going to guess it. Okay? So a number between 1 and 100, and that random number that you chose was 37. 15x plus 20. I know you're thinking to yourself, how did he know that? Well, I know that you wanted to pick 7, but maybe you changed it to 37. What is this wizardry? That's 7 plus, oh, speaking of 7s, hello. And just when we had negative 1 as an answer, we're going to have 0 as an answer also. We're hitting all of the buzz numbers. I think I did that right. 15, 20, 8, 20, yes, 0, 4 over 4, 0, 5 over 5, 1, 1. Good. Is that the last problem? Nope. 2 times 3x minus 2 equals 4 times x plus 4. 6x minus 4, 4x plus 16. Move the variables. 2x minus 4 equals 16. Add 4. 2x equals 20. Divide by 2. X equals 10. Checking real quick. 30 minus 2 is 28, which is 7. 10 plus 4 is 14 divided by 2 is 7. 7 times 5x minus 3 equals 9 times the quantity 3x plus 3. 35x minus 21 equals 27x plus 27. Move the variables. Minus 27x gives us 8. 8x minus 21 equals 27 plus 21. A lot of dinging and danging over there. I can hear, which is 48. X equals 6. Does that check properly? 6 is 30. 30 minus 3 is 27. 27 over 9 is 3. What was my number? 6. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 3 is 21, over 7 is 3. It checks out. I hear these posts dropping and everything. What kind of work is going on out there? Well, they're doing some yard work. And that's it for today. 7172 on Monday of Easter break. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Thanks for coming and learning.